So with the help of this any match operations and none match and all match operations, for example, if I take this scenario of is there any player with so and so name in this collection, then the result is nothing but yes or no. That is Boolean only. What if we find a match, I want the data also. That's data. That is print that player details or print that employee details. So in that scenario, the requirement is to print the details. If we find any result that we expect, then get the result of that object also. I mean, get the details of the object also, not only that yes or no. So what is ID, what is the name, what's the country, what's the runs, that's player's code, so on and so. And in that scenario, how to get the details. Yeah, then we can use the following methods to get the details. That is find first is one method, and also find any is the another method. So what's the purpose of these two? So in this, the purpose is get the this will get the details of the first object. First object if the result is multiple. I mean to say, print the first player details or print the player details where the country belongs to India. Then how many are there? We have 1, 2, 3 people are there, right? 3 players are there. Then which details will be printed? So as per the method name itself, we have the clue called as find first. If we are going for searching the player details, those who belongs to so and so country, India, then in that scenario, find first will always give you the first match results. The next find any will give you any one of them. Because we are using the streaming approach of sequential streaming, find any, find first will give same result only. But if it's not a sequential streaming, then we may get find any will give you any one of that, but find first will give you first one of that. This will get the details, not the yes or no. Get the details of the any object. That's the difference. So what this find first will take? Predicate. The next what's find any also will take? Predicate only, because here matching will give the result of yes or no, but this will give you find first and find any will give you the data of the object also. That's difference, but the input is predicate to check or match. Yeah, since the result is a single object, in the previous examples also find first, find any, sorry, any match, all match, none match, result is a single value. That's Boolean. That's why they are terminal operational methods. Similarly, find first will give you first object only, not stream of objects. Find any will give you one object only, not stream of object. That's why it's also, these two are also terminal operational methods only. The result is not a stream of objects. The result is always single object. That's the difference. Then how are you going to use this find first and find any? Let's directly write the code using this IDE. So this is the same program. So within this program, I'm going to use the next two methods. So to apply the stream methods, first you have to go for collection called as collection name, then followed by dot stream is a method to stream it first. Then now we have to use the find first or find any. So I'm using find first. Find first will return the optional value, because if at all you are using this find first or find any, then you may find anyone or you may not find anyone. Then here, first you have to go for filter. So filter will take a predicate. Predicate is nothing but a variable lambda expression. That's a find first. Then here I'm writing a filter scenario. Then c dot get second c, lambda c dot get country. Once it is country, then you can go for comparison of dot equals ignore case, and then you can give the country name, that is to cross verify. So if I am giving this name here, India, then from these results, There can be multiple people or multiple players who belong to the so and so country, India in this example. Then out of that, get me the first object. Then the return type is nothing but optional clause, because there can be anyone or there can be no one also, right? When there is no one, still if you are trying to perform some operations, it will become null pointer exception if it's not optional type. That's the reason behind it. I repeat, we take a collection, we stream it, then we are applying a filter. Then filter is taking predicate, then followed by find first is giving the result out of that. Single value. If yes, then we are going to get the object. If no, we are going to get the null. That's what is optional clause. Then print the details if it is required. We can go for if condition. If condition. Then what we have to do, if it is optional, means this first dot is present, means something is present. If something is present, then get the details. So what's the details? System.out.println. Print what? The first, that is a result of this optional type. Then dot, we have a method called as get method. This get method dot, we can go for get ID, get country, get name and all. So let me go for get name. You can concat and you can go for getting the remaining data also, details also. Let me run this program up to here. Then you can cross verify. So what output we are getting? So I'm talking about only this find first output. Sachin is the first person in this collection because I have added in this order C1, C2, C3 and so on. Then out of this, C1 is the first value which is matching. Then we are going to get the same output. Hope I'm clear. Then similarly, when it comes to find any also, I'm just copying this code. Then followed by, let's change the result. So first collection, then stream it, then filter it. Then after filtering, not the find first, then we can go for find any is a method. When it comes to find any, then here we are going to get the optional type of result only, because we may find or we may not find anyone. Then again, in this any scenario of optional reference, if something is present, then get that details. You can get all the values by using getters. I'm just printing it. So as I said previously, find first and find any will looks like giving the same output. Please observe. Again, we are going to get such. But find first is guarantee that we are going to get first object. Find any will give you any one of that according to the match results. So especially the type of streamings are two types. One is sequential streaming, which is what we are doing as of now. Then there is one more type of streaming called as parallel streaming. Parallel streaming might give you any one randomly, but sequential streaming will give same results with the help of find first or with the help of find any also. So that's about find first, find any methods. So here we are going to use after filter. After filter, we are going to use these methods. Then directly there is no input. After filtering, we are finding first. After filtering, we are finding any. That's what is syntax here. So first we are applying a filter. Then after filter, we'll get the stream of data. Then from that stream, we are applying this find first. After filter. That's why find first is not taking any input. Filter will take the predicate. Similarly here also, after filtering, we are finding any. Then find any also will not take any direct input, because filter is taking the predicate. So that is about find first to find any in terms of the results. Hope I'm clear. If you have any questions, please ask.